Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a KV-2, it's a tier 6 Soviet heavy tank. It's located on the west spawn of Paris and it's under the command of Wojtas PL85, and I suspect that he's Polish. Yep, I think he is. And there's another KV-2 in this game and it looks like he's also, well, his name is Mike CV, so he's probably not Polish, but let's see what Wojtas does. Well, this is the coronavirus or Derp coronavirus KV-2, the coronavirus quarantine tank, and it was created by Sir Rusty to entertain people who were, well, frustrated by the lockdown, sat at home and they want something to do. Well, nothing better than play World of Tanks, I suppose. And, well, this one is under the command of Wojtas, and he's going to have a very fun day, I think. Well, he's aiming towards the centre of the field where the enemy tanks normally line up on that hill, but he's just spotted there's a bathtub on the opposite hill. He pulled back into cover in time. It's a 152mm howitzer. Oh, there's the target. And he takes him out with one shot. That's a one-shot kill. It's a 152mm howitzer doing 910 alpha, penetrating 86mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of 3.66 meters. Okay, it's loaded. It's 20 seconds for the reload. It's quite long. It's looking for another target. Yeah, I think there's going to be more targets at the other end of the map near the bridge. But he's having a look for that bathtub. He fired around in speculatively just in case that guy was there and unseen. Didn't get a hit. And it's normally quite dangerous being in this particular spot in a battle where there's Arty on the enemy team, because I normally land around in that bush just to see if anyone's at home, and if you're standing near it when it comes in, that shell can do a huge amount of damage. But Wojtas is now going to go around the corner and try and deal with the other guys. It's a T-34 there. There's a T-34-85 in the centre. Oh, nice shot into the side of the T-34. 352 hit points. He's now got that long reload, so he doesn't want to be exposed to the T-34 whilst he's waiting for the shell to go in. It's a two-part ammunition, the shell. It's the high explosive projectile and then the charge that actually launches it towards the enemy. That's why you need two loaders. One to actually put the shell in, the other one to put the charge in afterwards. Now basically a KV-2 is really just a KV-1 with a very big turret and a howitzer, an artillery piece mounted on top. And he's just seen a Panzer Mark IV there that he might be able to get a shot at, and a KV-2. Looks like they've broken through near the bridge. He fires around in, doesn't get a hit there. So it looks like he's going to be defending his cap from the cap area, because they managed to make all their way through. I think he's also concerned they might come out from that corner as well. There was an AT2 seen in that direction and another KV-2, so backing up like this is probably pretty helpful. Oh, you know, he tried a leading shot on the Panzer Mark IV, but it didn't go in. He's trying to hold that piscine in the way, and he just took a round in the tracks from him. Shout Russia. That normally works. Shout Russia. Russia! Yeah, it did work. Yes, 334. I'm not sure that Wojtas did hit Shout Russia, but he just got hit with an AP round from a KV-2. 700 alpha. That's the armor piercing alpha. And that's the AT2 firing at him now, but he can't see him, so he's just going to blind fire in that direction. And Wojtas is not carrying any armor-piercing rounds, but it actually can be quite useful to fire AP because it is a lot more penetrating than the HE rounds. Although when you're at this tier, and this is tier 6 game, most of the tanks don't have as much armor as enough armor to deflect the HE rounds. KV-2 pulled back into cover. He's very low on hit points, that KV-2. And he's still bouncing rounds from that AT2. Works out where he is. And he gets a kill! A blind kill! He centered the fall of shot. So he knew where the AT2 was, but he just couldn't see him. But he's killed him now. And in fact, he's down to just 5 members of his team left. 8 on the enemy team. Now, can he get some kills in the field? Stug 3G. Yep, he's got him. And there's a KV-2 coming up there as well. He needs to be concerned about that because he's got a KV-2 in front of him and now he's going to have one behind him as well. Need to turn the turret early because it's got a very slow turret rotation. Lining up a shot. Oh, takes the Derp from the KV-2. Fired an HE round, but he's now got 20 seconds before he'll be able to shoot again. Goes for the weak spot and takes him out with 1 round. Yeah, just underneath the turret is where you aim it, just underneath the mantlet. It's a weak spot there. If you put the round there, it normally goes straight through. It does the max roll. IKV coming up behind us. Okay, he's loaded again. Now, can he get a shot on that guy? There he is. Now, just line him up. That's it. And yes! Another great shot by Wojtas. There's only 4 left on his team, but now he's reduced the odds because he's taken out 2 of the enemy members. And now it's 4 versus 4. Mind you, one of the enemy is a KV-2. The other one is a KV-1. We've got an Arty and a bathtub. Now, the bathtub was last seen to his left. He was on the opposite side of the field. I think the KV-1 and the KV-2, they're just across the way there. KV-2 over there. That park bench might explode the shell. Oh, he's still got him! Oh my god! He blind fired the corner and the KV-2 was there. And he just said in chat, hacks! Well, it wasn't hacks. He made a very good educated guess there, and it worked very, very well indeed. He was smart enough to realise that if that guy was sitting on the corner waiting for a shot and couldn't see him, then he could fire around in that general direction just like he did with the AT2 and take him out. And there's the KV-1. He went round the corner and he's gone as well. So that's 7 kills he's got now. He got the top gun with the KV-2. Now he just needs to get 1 more and he's got a Radley Waters. And there's only 2 enemies remaining, the bathtub and the Arty, the SU-122A. Now, the bad news about the Arty is he has got a 152mm howitzer if he's got the top gun. There's the bathtub. Go for it. Yes! That's a Radley Waters. Now, there is a box tank on his team. There's Harry 6. Making his way over to the other side of the map, and he's obviously going to get there before Wojtas will. But they have got, between them, they've got 11 kills. So if they were to platoon, they'll not only get a Brothers in Arms medal each, but they'd also get a crucial contribution because they'd have 12 kills between them. So now would be a very good idea to offer a platoon to Harry 6 and hope that he accepts. Yes, he's been invited and he accepted. That's 2 more medals that they will both get if Harry manages to kill the enemy Arty. They think he's down in this area of the map, but they've both got to stay alive to get the Brothers in Arms. If they do kill between them, they kill the SU-122A, then they will definitely get the crucial. And he's been found. Harry 6 has found him. Oh, and he managed to get a derp into the box tank, but he does die, and they've won the game. And that's a very, very nice victory for Wojtas and for Harry 6. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tank over Wojtas PL85 in the KV-2. He managed to get a hand of gold for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, he got 19, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, and a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. He picked up a Radley Walters medal, an epic medal for getting at least 8 kills. He did get 8 exactly. He got the crucial contribution because he was in platoon with somebody who managed to get at least 4 kills to add to his 8 to end up with 12, and that's 4/5 of the enemy team, by the way. And he also got a Brothers in Arms because they both had at least 3 kills in the platoon each. And Steel Wolf for dealing blocking the most damage in the game, a High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. So that's quite a collection of medals for that game. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, he got the highest damage in the game easily, 3,432 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the KV-2 on the enemy team with 1,644, and after that it was the box tank with 1,333. When it came to kills, he managed to get the highest amount, 8 kills, 4 kills for the box tank, between them 12, and that collared them the crucial, and also a Brothers in Arms. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's the only player to get over 1,000 base, 1,465, 761 went to the box tank for Harry 6, and 571 went to the KV-2 on his own team, the other KV-2. He fired 14 rounds, got 9 direct hits and 4 penetrations and 6 splash. Damage of 3,432 hit points, of which 1,365 were at more than 300 meters. He received 11 hits from the enemy during that game. 6 were penetrations, 4 non-penetrations, and 1 hit received by way of splash damage, and I think that one was from the KV-2 who derped him as he came round the corner. 850 hit points of damage blocked by armor, 10 enemy vehicles damaged and 8 killed, and 10 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 35,160 credits, got 50,000 credits from personal missions payout, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away a profit of 86,686 credits from a tier 6 game. That's a very high score. 1,465 XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 4,396 experience points altogether, and as he says in the text, 2 blind shots and a crucial contribution. Those blind shots were amazing shots. He actually worked out precisely where the AT2 was by lining up the fall of shot from that guy so he could see exactly down that line of sight and fired the round in, and yes, he was there at the other end. And the shot on the KV-2 was amazing. Yes, I mean, he took a chance that the shell might explode on that park bench before it reached the KV-2, but it did hit the KV-2 and wiped him out, and he was just sitting there waiting for any sign of the enemy so he could actually fire. And obviously all he saw was a big bright flash as the shell exploded against the side of his vehicle. So very well played there by Wojtas, and congratulations on your Radleys, your crucial, and what a lovely set of medals you managed to earn. I hope you're all enjoying these Derp coronavirus specials. We're putting them on to keep everybody amused because everyone likes a bit of Derp from the KV-2, and Sir Rusty was very kind enough to produce the skin so we could actually highlight that people should stay at home, stay safe, and Derp coronavirus!